Good evening, dear students. Yes, and second, we entered into the second class of depreciation. Yes, in our final examination, the question is asked for 5 marks to prepare any asset account by following depreciation or by deducting depreciation every year. Okay, so to calculate the depreciation on asset, we have to follow certain methods are there. So in this year, right, at intermediate level, we have two methods to calculate the depreciation on assets. The first one is a fixed installment method or a straight line method, right? So once again I am repeating, the first one, fixed installment method or straight line method, and the second one, diminishing balance method or reducing balance method. Okay, and the second one, diminishing balance method or reducing balance method. So I will explain one by one in detail. Right, the first one, fixed installment method or straight line method. In this method we calculate the depreciation for asset for 1 year itself. Okay, by considering the financial year from 1st April of the previous year to 31st March of the current year. Okay, so let us take an example. If it is a company purchased a machinery for rupees 1 lakh and the rate of depreciation is 10%, the annual depreciation on that particular asset is 1 lakh into 10 by 100 is equal to 10,000. So the depreciation of that particular asset is 10,000 per annum, 10,000 per year. So while we prepare asset account, we will deduct the same amount every year, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. Okay, so finally we get a certain amount. Usually in the examination you have to prepare particular asset account for 3 years. Okay, it is to be definitely mentioned in the question itself. Okay, you have to follow whether it is the first method or the second method which was mentioned in the problem. Yes, I am again explaining the first method. In the straight line method or fixed installment method, so we'll calculate the depreciation on asset according to the particular ratio. Let us take the previous example, 1 lakh, say 1 lakh for asset, and the rate of depreciation is 10%, and the annual depreciation is 10,000. So if the company or if the business organization purchased in the April itself, so we have to deduct 10,000 every year, right? Sometimes it may, the company or the business organization purchased accordingly based on its requirement only, okay, not on particularly 1st April. So if let us take one more example. If a company or business if a company, let us take an example. A company purchased furniture for rupees 50,000 on 1st October. What is the difference here? October. The company didn't purchase on 1st April. It purchased on 1st October. So we have to calculate the depreciation for 1 year. So 50,000 into 10%, it is 5,000 for 1 year. And here it is, we have to concentrate on the purchase date, right, to write about or to make entry about the first year's depreciation specifically, right? So 5,000 for 1 year, it is, and so we have to calculate the months, October, November, December, January, February, March. So meanwhile in the first year, so company purchased in October itself and used for 6 months, October to March. So that's why we have to find the depreciation for 6 months only. 5,000 into 6 by 12, it is 2,500. So for the first year it is 2,500 for 6 months. Okay, so likewise we'll understand more in detail in preparing real time accounts or while doing real time problems. Nothing to worry, I will explain in on board. So due to bad weather today, I am explaining orally, right? And the next one, diminishing balance method or reducing balance method. In this method we'll calculate the depreciation. Yes, let us go for definition first. First of all, in the second method, the depreciation on asset will be decreased or comes down or falls down year by year. Why? Because it is the method which consists or which prepares the account by following. Yes, every year we make or we prepare or we calculate the depreciation on the opening balance itself. That's why it will consist the low value when compared to the previous year depreciation value. Okay, let us take the previous example for 1 lakh into 10,000 purchased on yes, April 1st. Okay, so 1st April 2024 purchased a machinery for rupees 1 lakh by following 10% depreciation. Yes, first year 1 lakh into 10%, it's a 10,000. And the next year, yes, in the previous method it is 10,000 for every year, but coming to the second year, so we have to calculate the depreciation on the opening balance of asset of every year. Okay, so after deducting the depreciation value in the first year, yes, it is 90,000. It is to be carried to the next year opening balance. To balance brought down 90,000. And the second year depreciation, by depreciation again 90,000 into 10 by 100, it is 9,000. Yes, previous year 10,000 and it is now it is 9,000, again 8,000. Likewise the depreciation will slowly yes decrease. So that's why the second method is called as a diminishing balance method. Okay, so these are the two methods we'll practice in this year, and you have to attempt a 5 marks question by following these two methods. Okay.